Hello, sports fans. Here we go. NFL Week 10. And you've checked us out here on the Vegas Top Dogs TV YouTube channel. We'll get to several picks here between the NFL games this week and some player props here 1 minute. We'll bring on Jeff Hochman, who's been red hot with his NFL action, winning 4 straight and 13-2 on the season. He'll get to a selection, at least one, here coming up in 1 minute. Before we get to Jeff, make sure you like, subscribe, give us that thumbs up. I see Jeff over there with his Cowboys hat on today. Hey, I'm nice and clean, shaved, showered, ready to go for this video. I have a bunch of prop plays and a selection between the Dallas Cowboys, Green Bay Packers coming up here 1 minute. Let's jump right in with our action and bring on champion handicapper, Jeff Hochman.
Tony.
Hey, Jeff, how are you today?
I'm good, Tony. Thanks for having me on once again this week. Let's get right to my free pick. First,
absolutely.
Let's recap last week's. I gave out 2 free picks. I do apologize. It was a bad read on the Rams, Buccaneers over the total. Thankfully, Tampa Bay came back and we pushed that game. Some people did get it at 2.5. I gave it out at -3 plus 100. So I'm going to count that as a push. Now, let's peel back the curtain a little bit. I take losses very hard, whether it's a strong lean, a free pick, a 2-star, 3-star, 5-star, top-rated 10-star plays. I want to win money for myself. I want to win money for the public out there. We're trying to pay bills, go on vacations, support the kids. So when I lose, I care. Not a lot of handicappers can say that.
Right.
So we're going to bounce back here with our free pick, and let's get right to it.
Yeah, we're transparent with the pick. Same thing, VegasTopDogs.com. All of our records are there. You'll see our past picks, previous write-ups. We're here to win for you, but we don't try to sugarcoat it. There's no salesman here. We don't call people and try to solicit business. You and I have both been around 20, 25 years plus. Here, people reach out to us. We've earned, our reputation. We've done well. We've won handicapping championships. We're at the Sports Monitor. So people reach out to us. There's a reason why we've been doing this 25 years. We're not fly-by-night services.
That's right. All of our plays get recorded at the website, VegasTopDogs.com. And we're also, like you said, independently monitored at the Sports Monitor of Oklahoma. And, Ruth, she does a great job because she lets you, rate your games, and your net profit is a true indicator of how you're doing for that particular season. Let's get right to it. I know Tony's got some things to do today. It's a nice day out there in the East Coast. So I'm looking at the Denver Broncos +3. By the time this video is released, it's going to be 2.5. There is a lot of professional money coming in on the Denver Broncos. I still like it at 2.5. I wouldn't be surprised if this line drops to 2 or even 1.5. Malik Willis is expected to start for the Tennessee Titans. His QBR this year is 6.5. That's not good. It's a small sample size, but he really can't throw the ball. Denver has a really good defense. They're coming off a bye. Strength versus weakness. Tennessee ranks 31st in sacks allowed. Denver ranks 5th in quarterback sacks. Last week, Tennessee, they were all in Sunday night versus the Kansas City Chiefs. They came up short. Tennessee's defense was on the field for 91 plays. Now they return home to face a Denver team coming off their bye. Since 1993, Denver has had a lot of different head coaches, schematic changes, player changes. One thing has stayed the same. They play really well with 2 or more weeks to prepare. Denver is 24-6 straight up, 22-6-2 against the spread when playing with 2 weeks or more of rest since 1993. This includes 2-0 straight up, 2-0 against the spread the last 3 years. Also, Denver is allowing just 165.8 passing yards per game. So even if Ryan Tannehill does miraculously play on his bad ankle, Denver has a big advantage in pass defense. Flip side, Tennessee is allowing 275.6 passing yards per game. So if there's one game where Russell Wilson will have success throwing the ball, this will be it. Also, Tennessee has only outgained one opponent this season. This is evident by net yards per play. If you just take a look at net yards per play, it's one of the best wise guy handicapping tools we have out there. Tennessee net yards per play this season minus 0.6. The Denver Broncos net yards per play plus 0.62. So public perception, yeah, Tennessee has the better record. Denver's actually the better team. So let's take the Denver Broncos +3. I like it all the way down to +2. And make sure you get my 2 NFL premium plays up and available right now at the website, VegasTopDogs.com. I also have a 5-star best bet in college football going. I'm on a 31-12 tear since 2020. Tony, what do you got for everybody this week in the NFL?
Definitely research. You had a lot of information on that pick. And I also have some information I want to touch on that game as well. Let me get my screen here set up. We'll jump right in with my selection here. In that game between Denver and Tennessee, I like Russell Wilson to go over 226. Coming off a bye, a little extra time to prepare with his receivers. I think he's going to pass over 226 total yards. That's a player prop. My player props 15-2 so far with the player props on these videos. I also like over 1.5 passing touchdowns for Russell Wilson. So look for Denver's offense to come out strong here. Russell Wilson over passing, over 1.5 TDs. And that's the 2 prop plays I like in your game. Let's jump right in with my selection. It's between the Cowboys and the Packers. Originally, I was kind of leaning towards Dallas, being a Cowboys fan. Big revenge game for Mike McCarthy. But temps are going to be in the 30s. It's going to be chilly in Green Bay. I think Pollard and Elliott is going to be carrying the ball quite a bit. Aaron Rodgers had 3 interceptions last week, one of the worst games he's played in a long time. 2 of them were in the red zone. Cowboys offense this year, very conservative. They like to pound the ball. Pollard, Elliott, Zeke. I think this game stays under the total of 44. Dallas defense is very good. They're very solid. They're coming off their bye week, so I expect them to be prepared. Green Bay also last week, ton of penalties, 88 total yards in penalties. That stopped the clock. I think they'll be running the ball a lot with Jones and Dillon. I think this one stays under the total, 44. Cowboys, Packers, under the total. Also, player prop in that game. Let's go over passing yards, Aaron Rodgers. Like I said, he's coming off one of his worst games of the season, probably 5 years. 3 interceptions, 2 of them in the red zone. The Cowboys secondary, not the best. They tend to commit a lot of penalties. And I think Aaron Rodgers will be able to move the ball, especially at home. This will be like a Super Bowl game for them. So take Rodgers over the total. Anything you want to add to that game?
Yeah, I have a strong lean on the home team. I like the Green Bay Packers a little bit, +5. Mm-hmm. I mean, the line opened up at -3. I texted you late Sunday night, Dallas -3, and you're like, whoa. And, you know, so the public is really hammering the Cowboys. And now that it's 5, it just looks too easy to take Dallas. For everything you said about Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers' struggle last week, I think they're going to come out. They have one of the best home field advantages still, especially in the, you know, very cold weather. Dallas is not used to that. They're coming off a bye. Sometimes rest equals rust. And I could see Cowboys winning by 3 or 4. So that'll get you the money, taking Green Bay +5, 5.5.
Sounds good. Hey, our subscribers up to 994. Guys, like, subscribe, give us that thumbs up. Make sure you subscribe. Let's hit that 1,000 mark before the weekend here. I appreciate you guys watching, listening in, tuning in. We love providing you with valuable information for your betting needs in football and across all the sports. Jeff, I appreciate you coming on here. Make sure you check out his picks at VegasTopDogs.com. Like I said, he's been red hot, winning 4 straight, 13-2 in the NFL. So check him out. He's got a couple plays going in NFL plus college football for Saturday. VegasTopDogs.com.
Thanks, Tony. Thanks for having me on. I have a hockey selection tonight. If you're interested, go get it right now at VegasTopDogs.com. Good luck, everybody. Let's win some cash.
Hey, as always, good luck and be aware.